I hope that you're having a wonderful day, wonderful morning, wonderful evening, whenever you come to watch this video. Wonderful afternoon. So I'm going to go ahead and give my disclaimer. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. I say that so that I don't get sued, because people a lot of the times will take things out of context. And I never want anybody that watches my readings to take anything out of context or to take it too seriously and then go take a negative action because of what comes up in the reading. Okay. So if you think of it, these are messages from God, but you have to use your own discernment, okay, while watching tarot. And literally, if if you're not feeling emotionally healthy or mentally stable, then watching tarot it could be something that triggers you, because I don't know what's going to come up in the cards. Could be, and again, this could be things in your life that are going on, so that you may know about, that you may not know about. So I want you to be in a stable mental space when you watch tarot. If you have a pendulum, gosh, I've got like three right here and they're all tangled. Okay, this is a pendulum. You can use a pendulum to get yes or no answers. That's probably the best way to watch tarot, because this is a reading for the collective. So some of the information will resonate with you, and yeah, that information will be for you. But because it's for the collective, some of the information will also be for somebody else. So you have to be able to use your discernment, which is you using your, like, I don't like to say judgment, I like to say discernment. You're basically discerning what messages are for you and what messages are for somebody else. Okay. Also, if you take anything from my readings, any of the advice that I say, like, this is why I'm saying it's for entertainment purposes only. I don't want anybody to get, like, something comes up in a reading and then they go attack somebody because of it. That's not ever what I want. So, if you take anything from my readings that with you, make sure that you follow up with the proper person or in the proper profession that would align with whatever advice that you've taken from the reading. Okay, because I don't claim to be a professional in anything other than being a psychic and talking to God and being a chosen messenger. That's what I do. um okay, so now that you know that you're responsible for your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your emotions. No one else will ever be responsible for the way that you feel. And then once you begin to learn and understand and accept that concept as truth, you will gain control over the way you feel, because you'll be able to monitor that within yourself. So for this experience, I want everybody to be in, keep your mind open, in an open space, okay, and an intuitive space, because for these readings, we are invoking the Most High God. We're calling that down into us and from within us to make that merge, okay? The Most High and Jesus Christ, all of the ascended masters, and then all of the angels, the archangels, and really any spirit guides, crossed over loved ones that are, well, they become spirit guides sometimes when they cross over and they don't want to reincarnate into another life. They just want to wait until their family's all together sometimes. So we are calling in all of that along with the Holy Spirit into this message. We're opening up your psychic channel so that you can be aware of your thoughts and your feelings during the reading, so that you can discern better what, because when I pull the cards, you may see something that I don't even see. Okay, and so yeah, that's why having an open psychic space, being in an open space. I have a forest um, sound bath going that's got forest sounds, singing bowls, like chimes and stuff like that, to help keep clearing the energy and blessing the space. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy with my sacred chime. Okay, so if you have a sound sensitivity, just cover your ears for one moment. All right. So let's begin. So this morning when I woke up, I heard somebody got arrested. Someone got arrested for trying to, and this is kind of like that yesterday God was like enough with the slander and gossip. That was yesterday's reading. Oh, God's basically going, I've had enough of the slander and gossip, okay? And so like I talked yesterday about it was about how slander and gossip can turn. I literally have something on my tongue. Okay. Like, please don't be a bug. Okay, good. It's not. Okay. So basically, what I talked about yesterday is that slander and gossip stays in its own category until it grows large enough and reaches enough people that it starts to affect the way that the collective overall feels about somebody, okay? Or a specific thing. And so, slander and gossip basically, when it becomes too big, it turns into character assassination, which is very much so trespassing on your soul. So God has definitely called judgment on all of the slander, gossip, rumors, lies, and stuff like that. So I wanted to see what energies were behind this. So we're going to start with the Heaven and Hell deck. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And another one. I already feel friction with these. This, all right. So, literally, when I am looking at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing treason and revolt. Treason is very similar to trespassing. I mean, it is treason, trespassing, pretty much, if you think about it. So I'm going to go ahead and put that here. And this is Zepar. Now, Zepar definitely like rules over in Dante's Inferno. There's, oh my God, is there 7 rings to hell or 9? I can't remember. Well, I know that he only documented maybe 7, but there's actually 9. So there's this one of ice, but then there's this other one, and that's where the people that are traitors go, right? But then there's another one. There's another level of hell where people that do this type of slant. Hold on, let me just, I literally drew a diagram of it. Let me get that so I can show you which one it is. Sorry. I have a lot of trees drawn on this in this. Okay. I make like light. I use light language, and I do art. So like this is for the demon claw neck. So you can take your finger and you can swipe this way and get the download, and swipe that way and get the download. You can read the light language both ways. Claw neck is a demon that's associated with finances. This is Mammon, who is the money tree. And these are actual celestial bodies. Like, so anyways, yeah, this is the voodoo tree. Oh, it's funny. Oh, I just saw it. I just saw the one that we're looking for. I love this one. This one's for Fallen Angel Fire. We got Krampus. Everybody's gonna love Krampus. Okay. Got the Grinch. Oh my gosh, I saw it. We have nature. Here it is. Wait, no, this is the one to the Garden of Eden. So is it in this book? I thought it was. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here we go. This is the diagram I'm talking about. This is the hell. I call it the hell tree. Okay, so as you go through the tree, Hawaii, that's the abyss. Okay, then you go up to the tree and you pass the Sa'ir and Sagar, which is the Sagar is the scorching fire. These are all prisons, okay, that imprison people that do certain types of crimes, like Dante's Inferno, kind of, you know. So yeah, so Sagar is the place where Zoroastrians go, sorcerers and shamans that misuse their gifts. Sa'ir is the place of eternal burning. Hermetic people that abuse the Hermetics and the Sabians, soul type, the soulless human, shades, non-human offenders go to that place. Okay, we're just gonna go up to the tree to the where I'm talking about. Okay, this hot pink one is called Jahannam. Jahannam. Okay, it's this one right here at the top. Okay, so this is where slanderers, hypocrites, infidels, bigots, liars, people that bear false witness, false prophets, and heretics go to this place. So this is actually the realm that we're talking about when it comes to this type of yeah, trespass, pretty much. Like, it's treason, trespass. Al-Nar is the place. This is the place where it's called Al-Nar. This is the place where people that that are tyrants and they think they're like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. They are tyrants, but they think that they're better than God and better than the human race. So there is a place of punishment. That's Al-Nar means the blaze. And then Naharain, this is a place where people go that abuse technology. Okay. Yeah. So Hutama is the consuming fire that the Christians that don't follow Christ go to. Hutanema is where the infidels and evil human souls go to. Again, there's on this one, there's multiple celestial spheres. So when you die and you go through the judgment process of whatever it is, you know, you have to go through. If you are of like Jewish descent, you have to go through this tree. It is it's called Zaquam. Okay, hell tree. I named it the hell tree. Anyways, but like Muhammad, he walked through this entire tree and didn't get scooped up by any of the entities ruling over these celestial bodies, and he went through it. See that it's called Asirat, and it is the bridge to resurrection. So like when you die, you descend down to the lowest point, which would be like hell. Then you walk through this bridge to resurrection up, and out of that space. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know about that. That's personal information that I've picked up. I didn't read that anywhere. I want to say I made it up, but I got it intuitively. So. Okay, so yeah, treason, and this is why it's like trespass on your soul, because it goes much deeper than just your property. Now, ironically, of course, on the other side of this card is the angel that counteracts this demon that does treason. His name's Hakamia. And so this is the angel of loyalty. So we invoke that angel into this situation, because I do feel like we are dealing with but a little bit of disloyalty is what I feel. I mean, it's total disloyalty because it's betrayal and trespass and treason. Okay. Do you have anything else to say, Zepar? Okay. All right. Cool. Ha 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 ha. So, this is the angel Pahalia. And this is the angel of redemption. So that shows me right there that whatever this is that somebody else is doing to try to revolt and trespass and cause treason against you, it's actually causing redemption for you, because it's causing the Most High to look at you. Yeah. So it's like their sin has attracted the awareness of the Most High. That's what I'm seeing. That's how it like literally is causing that's so I think that's hilarious. Somebody tries to do you dirty, but instead of you actually being done dirty, God, you just get turned on to God. Like God's like, "Oh, hey, just to let you know, so and so and so and so was da 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 da." Okay. I feel like yeah. So Pahalia, redemption. Gosh, literally I don't know if that was the wind or what that was, but that was scary sounding. All right. Foras, greed. Now I would have said that Mammon is greed, but Mammon is greed, and Mammon created the concept of selling people and slavery. Okay, so that's where slavery came from. The whole idea came from the demon Mammon. So I'm surprised to see that Foras is with greed, because I guess. Let me look at the other one. Intellectual talent. Oh, this is weird. Okay, so this is weird that they put these two on the same card. Leka Bell. Gorgeous angel right there. Okay, so Leka Bell is the angel of intellectual talent. So you have some type of talent or gift that other people are very greedy about or greedy with, or they feel entitled to. That's what Forrest says, entitlement. It's a entitlement energy. How did glitter get in my tea? I don't even know. Whatever. Okay, so you do have some type of gift that other people don't like. And I cut the deck on divine blessings right there. Okay, so there's more divine blessings that are coming in. If you have been waiting, or if you've been feeling like, what am I waiting for? It's for this redemption energy to bring itself full force. Okay, you want to come out so bad. Who are you? Ariel, perception and revelation. Okay, and then spiritual troubles are on the other side. Oh my gosh. So we invoke the angel Ariel and into our perception to give us revelation about the spiritual troubles we have been facing. Bifrons is the one for spirituals, and this is Ariel. Gorgeous angel. I love these cards. They're so much fun. They're so cool, I think. Okay, so yeah, so you are going to have a revelation. Your perception is going to expand, but you're going to have a literal revelation about somebody else's greed. And I think that is what is actually behind the treason and revolt, the emotional upheaval and the slander and gossip. I really feel like the one causing you spiritual troubles, they could be working with the demon Bifrons. They are. Oh my gosh. Ah. Okay. God, Dad, please don't let Bifrons do that. Bring any more spiritual troubles. Okay, but the whole point of having spiritual troubles, God said, is to bring about perception and revelation. Sometimes when we're sitting still in a place that we're comfortable, we don't we don't tend to like evolve, you know. So sometimes we need to have something come in and smack us around a little bit to go, hey, you need to move in a different direction. That's the loving guidance from God. Oh, thank you. You guys are so kind. You guys are so kind. Yeah, you can go ahead and ask your question. Okay. So, the perception and revelation, you may be having a revelation about a person. Okay. Whoa. This is about your divine life mission. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha hell. Okay, that's a lot. Literally, ha ha hell. Yeah, this is good news. So, this is perception about your mission in life. Okay. And part of your mission, so everybody's mission is to use their gifts in whatever way to bring balance and happiness to like yourself and then to other people to, you know, contribute to society and the collective as a whole. So we invoke ha ha hell. I'll get it down. Ha ha hell. Okay. Or ha hail. That sounds better, but it's not it. Ha ha ha. We invoke whatever this angel. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, but we invoke you and evoke you to give us perception and revelation about our divine life mission so that we can avoid this trap of greed. Because sometimes people know things about us before we know them about ourselves. And somebody else could know who you are and know what your mission is, and then and that's a weird thing to me. Discernment. Namaya, discernment. Again, we invoke this angel to give us our greatest discernment when it comes to our divine life mission and purpose here with the Most High God. Yeah. So the greed has to do, it's such a strange feeling. When I try to get down to these, because it is a group of people in the collective, or they're against the collective. They've got this greed. Does this have to do with Wendigos? Yes. Okay. So yeah, like I knew a long time ago that our government has been infected by some type of I won't say our government, but the FBI and the CIA they came into contact with something, some type of object, a relic or like a idol, like something. They came into contact with something that gave them the Wendigo curse and hunger. But okay, so Wendigos, what they would do now when the Anasazi, okay, they were a group of Native Americans, okay? They made their homes in like mountainside cliffs and stuff, and they were the ones that they were opening they were being persecuted. That's obviously why they made their homes in the cliffs. Nobody else would do that because it's just hard to get up there and live. Um, but so they were being persecuted by other tribes, and so what they did was they opened portals from the four corners, right? And that let in the spirits of the Wendigo. Okay. Now, the Wendigo is an entity that, well, Hannibal Lecter was possessed by it. He either was a Wendigo or he, like there was a Hannibal Lecter, but that person existed in the in the fifth dimension. Okay. So whoever dreamed about Hannibal Lecter and then made the book or whatever, that's where they got it from. So this person either was the entity just disguised as a human. Yeah, that does happen. Or he was possessed by it. So I'm saying that because this endless hunger and this greed has to do, at least for America, with this Wendigo problem and Skinwalker problem. So Wendigos would take over a person's body. They would cause an insatiable hunger that never ends, like just continual needing to feed energy. And then people would get so hungry that if they ran out of whatever they were eating, they would start to eat each other. And that's like kind of how cannibalism happened. Or they would eat other tribes. And the Wendigo spirit believes that when they eat a person, they gain their magical properties. Actually, a lot of like there's a story in the Bible, and it might be in the Bible, it might be in the books of Enoch, I'm not for sure, where a whole group of people's like starving at sea, and God ends up killing Leviathan or something like that. And these people have to eat Leviathan, but after they eat the flesh of Leviathan, which is like, some type of fish material, um, fish, dragon, snake material. I don't know what it sounds nasty. Anyways, but if you're starving, like on a boat and stuff like that, you do what you got to do. So, anyways, in that story, you guys could just Google it. Story in the Bible where people eat Leviathan, and so it talks about after they eat the flesh of Leviathan, how they are changed magically. They gain magical properties. Also, um, okay, some psychedelic psilocybin mushrooms, they also give people magical powers, because what they do is they literally are connecting with the part that is eternal of the person, and that's why if you're able to do different types of these mushrooms, you'll have different ego death experiences and bigger awakenings. So mushrooms actually do give you magical powers, and they awaken you up to your own magical powers. So discernment. This angel's talking about how it can be very hard to, you know, to discern when you've given enough to somebody and when it's time to hold back your energy. This is the type of discernment, because when we have a situation where we've got people that have this endless greed, and it's a force inside of them that's driving them. It is like a curse, kind of. But yeah, so know that the greed is about getting this intellectual talent. Like I said, when you eat somebody, you absorb their power and their magic and their abilities or whatever, their essence. That's what they believed. And, I kind of see that it actually was like that for them. I don't know why the supernatural set up that way, but So that's how the cliff dwellers were trying to fight these other tribes, was with the Wendigo spirits. But after they had let these entities and skinwalking spirits in, they couldn't close the portals and couldn't get rid of them. So they're like, the entities are like, yeah, we'll help you, keep your people alive and make sure and stuff like. But they didn't even keep the agreement because, again, they couldn't do anything because they're affected by their own greed. And I'm not saying that anybody is a cannibal at all. That's like in the FBI or the CIA or whatever with that relic, or anybody that's even living on land that's cursed, Wendigo cursed, like Skinwalker Ranch. I'm just saying that those people definitely have a never ending greed and lust for intellectual talent, spiritual energy, psychic abilities, magic, stuff like that. So, yeah, learning how to discern the spirits in another person. Discernment's actually a gift from the Holy Spirit. And it works when you can look at other people and see in their face, like see who and what they actually are. Wow, this is awesome. Hahasia. This is about universal medicine. So, for this, yeah, that's funny. Discernment and universal medicine. I was just saying, like, the mushrooms are literally a universal medicine. That, like, if you're on medications, and I'm not a doctor, so always ask your physician. But if you want to get off of medication, sometimes using a natural substance like mushrooms will help you to just because it works on different parts of your brain. The way that the mushroom forms, if you were to take the top off and look at it, it actually looks like a brain on the inside. It has the same fibers, excuse me, and stuff like that, confirmation. So we asked for the universal medicine for this type of experience to be given to relieve us of this endless greed and hunger, because it's affecting the collective, and it has been for so long. So long. Yeah. Okay, I don't know how to say this angel's name. Ayalel. Okay. It's weird. It's a weird name. So this one is about mental force. We invoke this angel of mental force. Okay. Now, mental force could be like literally people just try to play mind games with you and try to maybe get you to sabotage yourself, or they, not just that, but when people see that you have a glow up, that you're glowing, like, yeah, you're going through a glow up. Literally, you're going through a glow up. That's probably why people were slandering you so bad, because you're all of a sudden shining in a way that they are not able to do because they're unwilling to do the work. That makes sense. To they're unwilling to do the work that you've done. Aha. Aya. You guys, come on with the names. Why are the demons' names easy and the angel ones are all really hard to say? Ayahel. Ayahel. I don't know how to say this one. Ayahel. Well, there actually looks like 3 angels there. So this is the desire to know. Okay. Somebody's been trying to tap into your mental resources to find out what you're working on, to find out what you know. They're horror hell. Okay. They're wanting your intellectual richness. But you could have cut this person off because you knew that they wanted something from you. And I think that somebody wanted something from you. They wanted your ability to heal. You may be a healer. That's why this universal medicine came up. And also, okay, so if you have a healing gift, which I get that you do, okay, I want you to understand that that is your part of your mission. And with this healing gift, you are to use your discernment, okay? With the universal medicine that you hold within yourself, and you're supposed to use your mental force and your discernment, okay, of when to heal somebody and when not. Because you could try to go heal somebody that's trying to work against you, and boom, like you'll be met with negative entities and all sorts of shit. Like, and God will be like, why are you trying to heal somebody who's attacking you? So, this intellectual richness that goes along with the intellectual talent. So this is a lot about, and the mental force. This is a lot about the mind. So somebody is very greedy over your ideas. They're very nosy. They're very much so like a monitoring spirit. And I feel like you know who this person is. Okay. Somebody that's like always like, I feel somebody's boss always trying to watch over them or like look over them, like that type of energy when you're like working and somebody's trying to like look over you to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So I want you to know that sometimes having a monitoring spirit sent to you is not a negative experience. Sometimes the monitoring spirit is sent by God to monitor you while you do something. So, like, I invoke the circle, sword, and blue flame, the will of God of Estrella and Michael, and the legions of Estrella and Michael into this reading and to every other reading, and into all of the demons on this card and angels in these cards and angels. So your intellectual richness. Now that's like your ability to manifest your ideas into this reality to create, right? So that's if somebody can go in and snatch your dreams before, oh, that's so bad, before you become aware of them, then they can take that energy and ride with it. But still, it's not their dream, so it won't work out. But I do feel like somebody knows that you have this healing capacity, okay? And this healing capacity to regenerate. So that's why somebody keeps trying to they know that you've got this universal medicine, okay? That they need this person needs this healing, but they won't ever ask you for it because they're like a covert narcissist. They need this healing, so they'll just try to take it from you. That's what they're trying to take. Your ability to heal is your healing capacity. Um, yeah. The demon on the other side is destruction of environment. So, and that's aim. So their aim, literally, what they could be aiming at is your ability to heal, your healing capacity to regenerate and renew yourself. And so that makes actual total sense that while you're here on your mission, you have this healing capacity to heal people through sex, to heal people through touch, to heal people through your voice, through in just all different ways. So be aware of that. Know your healing capacity and know when somebody's just returning back to you so that they can injure you again. Okay? Some of you are healers like you heal through prayer. Some of you are healers that heal through remote viewing and healing, like visualization. And some of you are people that have natural Reiki just going through you and have angelic energies. So we open our ability to heal in the name of the Most High God. Amen. Oh, all right. Success. Ayala Haya. These names, I tell ya. Success. Okay. Now this is triumphing over the horsemen, the horse shacks, which is about war and violence. So we can see that this angel is giving us success over this war of violence stemming from the greed. um it's interesting how their mistakes and sins literally gave you redemption that you weren't even looking for or knew that you needed. I just think that's hilarious. Okay. Iabamia. Iabamia? Alchemy and transformation. Like I said, you are a healer. You can alchemize every situation that comes to you and every energy. And this is part of your healing ability. This gives your healing capacity. It just makes it so that you can recover from any form of attack. Now, those of you that are earth angels, when people send attacks that are supposed to be for humans to an earth angel, it usually bounces off and goes back to the humans because the earth angel's energy is not human, so it does not, you know how the law of attraction, um everything has to be on the same vibration. And so, yeah. So alchemy and transformation. This is alchemizing this greed. We ask that God, uh dad, husband, intervene on this. Like, we need to clear up North America, the Wendigo situation, the FBI, the CIA. Because I'm telling you this, like, when these spirits are driving, like the CIA, they're driving the CIA to do torture, like to do torture to get information. Like, seriously, I don't understand the CIA. Like, torture is not effective. It's not an effective tool. I can extract anything out of anybody at any time by going to the Most High God and asking a question. So that's why I'm like, why is the CIA doing all this weird shit with people instead of using a fucking pendulum for most of the shit? Literally, they could like get the answers that they need with using a pendulum for most of the stuff, okay? But they're being driven by these spirits that have this endless hunger for information and knowledge, okay? And that's what's fueling them to go so hard and like be so destructive and stuff. Same thing with the FBI and knowledge and stuff like that. Like, it seems like these entities were looking for somebody, but they don't know that they're looking for somebody. It's weird. Because until you, so yeah. So basically, you have the ability to heal. What God's saying is we can just heal this whole situation right now. Oh my gosh. I didn't even notice the mental force on the other side of that. Holy shit. This is the demon Amy. This demon is a demon of rage. This used to be my next door neighbor. Swear to God, where I used to live. Literally lived next to that demon. And now I understand what the fuck has been going on. Holy shit. I've been at war with this demon on the physical realm. Like, this person was doing so much witchcraft on me, like just like, not only did God send me the visual, like when you're in between being awake and asleep, God will a lot of the time send you really strong visions. But Amy, her name was Amy, like Amy and this other neighbor, I won't say any more names, but I just want to show you how it does kind of link up. But God showed me them in my dream, and they were telling me what they were doing to me. Like, yeah, we're going to do all this witchcraft on you. We're going to do this and this and this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it was the weirdest dream. But I woke up and I was like, what was that about? And, Mabahia, intellectual lucidity. All right, that's exactly what we're talking about. Exactly what we're talking about. Yeah, so the whole thing is that I didn't know that from what I had gathered, the Archgoetia demon Amy was one of astrology. Okay, so that's through the lens that I was looking through. However, this person was causing me to be in like permanent rage. I'm not even joking, a permanent rage. Also, um, yeah, each part of the brain, there's like what 72 demons in the Ars Goetia and 72 parts of the brain, and each demon aligns with each part of the brain. So we ask that the Most High God cleanse our brains and each individual section, especially this one that is of the mental force and rage. And Amy, because I didn't know that, but now it makes total sense. um yeah, anyways, so if you ever have a dream and somebody comes to tell you that they're doing witchcraft on you, know that that's God sending them to you to tell you the truth. That's intellectual lucidity. And see, these people don't, they, people slash demons, whatever, like they don't want you to become aware of the gifts that your intellectual richness. Because the moment that you do that, you'll never be poor again. You'll never ever be poor again. Well, the moment you allow the Most High to stand on business, you say, the Most High God and I stand, we are one and we stand on business. When you do that, stuff starts to change. Okay? Because standing on business means, no, I'm freaking serious about this. And if I said no, then that meant no. This is so funny. Okay. Mihail. Fertility and fruitfulness. That's your ability to bring your intellectual richness and your abilities to the forefront to be able to use them. And that makes you fruitful. And again, the demon Hagenti or Hagentai is about luxury. So it's interesting how those are like I look at this. It's like each of these are all a coin, and this is one side of the coin, this is the other side of the coin, but together what it creates is like, whoa. I don't know if the person knew that when they made this deck, but this is the freaking most fun deck ever. I love all the angels and I love all the demons too. If you start to look at demons and through a different filter, through the eyes of God, you'll see that they only exist in the form that they do to give you the experience that you that you need to have a revelation to move forward. Sometimes when we're always in the light, we're like, we get comfortable a little bit. We maybe don't try to strive for more, starve. That's what I just said, starve for more. Okay, so that we're still talking about the Wendigo thing. But this is Luia? Revelation. The angels' names are way harder than the demons. I'm not understanding that. But so there was Revelation again somewhere here. Perception and Revelation. That was Ario. Okay. So this angel helps you with having that revelation that you need to have. Now, oh wow, this is so weird. This is crazy. Oh, it's crazy good. Botis is the demon of atheism, which is not believing in God. So it's funny that the opposing angel that counteracts that it's like these two they balance each other out or they cancel each other out. Either way, atheism, the opposite of that would be revelation. Having a revelation about the Most High. So thank you. Yes, we accept all revelations. Okay. Is there anything else that they need to know? Oh, wow. Belial. Famine and sickness. Okay. And then the opposite is Habu Haya. Habu Haya. And it's an angel of healing. Huh. So what was I just saying? Starvation, famine, and sickness. Yeah, the Wendigo thing, famine and sickness. And yeah, so famine could cause people to go into cannibalism as well. But again, this greed is a thing that keeps people trying to latch onto your energy because they want what's inside of you. You may think it looks like they want what's on the outside of you, but it's actually on the inside of you is what they want. Okay, can we get a conclusion? Wow, Circus. Now this demon is the demon of being streetwise. Knowing when to fight, when not to fight. Streetwise, literally. I mean, I see that this is something that the ancestors had to go through. So we ask that the Most High heal all Wendigo curses and on our ancestry. Rectification. Rectification. Mahasya. Mahasya. Rectification. I don't know what that word means. My phone's over there. I don't want to go over and get it. But what this angel is saying, oh, it's like being rectified. It's like, boom, like what, yeah, whatever was, this has to do about the slander, you becoming rectified. God saying, no, this is the way it's going to be once and for all. Contemplation, asalia. I feel something going on with my crown chakra right now, so I rebuke that in the name of the Most High God. Contemplation. What is this contemplation about? Which way to move? Which way to go? Is there some confusion or doubt happening? Will we rebuke that? Get out of here. I think it has to do with divine timing. When is the right time to act? You're going to know when the right time to act is. Yeah, clemency and equilibrium. Vasaria. Yeah, that equilibrium and balance is going to give you the information that you need to move forward. There may be also like a letter or something coming to you. That is because their attacks against your ability to heal. Now, it's taken these people a while to realize that you just regenerate and heal. So they've been trying to throw different attacks on your ability to heal. And this is like kind of a vampire energy where they take a little bit every day. We rebuke that in the name of the High God. If they keep doing that, then they'll come back and there will be nothing there because they'll have taken it all eventually, and we don't want that. So yeah, we are bringing back in the clemency and equilibrium, that because with their sneak attacks were throwing your energy off balance, basically throwing your energy completely off balance. Okay, so yeah, learning how to create balance when they've thrown off your equilibrium. They try to wound you eternally so that you could never heal. That's an evil person. Somebody just really doesn't like you. You are, and this is why you're a divine warrior. Hi, il. You are a divine warrior. I knew it. Not only are you a healer, but you are a divine warrior. That is why people try you, because they, oh, it's such a jealous, coveting, envious energy. Um, but you are a divine warrior that has successfully been through the ascension of many planets, okay? And so your purpose here is to ascend with the planet, to overcome this famine and sickness, to overcome this rage with mental force, because again, it's something of the mind, which I never thought of that. So by the way, the demon Amy is associated with the part of the brain that is called the amygdala. Okay, amygdala. And it's the part of the brain that when you go into like fight or flight response, it's the part of the brain that controls all anxiety and stress. Yeah, you should read about it, amygdala, and what it does. Because sometimes when you are stressed out and in a fearful or defensive state for a long amount of time, it will actually throw your vagus nerve off, and your vagus nerve attaches to the amygdala. Your vagus nerve is a nerve that goes all the way through you, and it has to do with your consciousness, your DNA, and like how you breathe, your internal organs and stuff like that, systems. So yeah, people they feel about you like you are somebody that's meek and weak. You may look very kind. You may have a kind smile, something like that. So people try to get shit over on you because of the way you appear to be on the outside, but they don't know that on the inside, you're this badass divine warrior that has gone through so many battles, that is winning the war in heaven. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hoyel, fortune and fame. So again, these people trying to defame you, and this is so funny. This is just how beautiful that God is. Their treason and revolt against you in your life, it's thrown you into your healing abilities, into through all of this stuff, to have all these revelations, into being fruitful, into overcoming rage, and then into fortune and fame. So think about it this way: the more that people pick on you, the more famous you get. The more that they slander you, the more that's building up like a reputation with a group of people. You know what I mean? So think about it that way: fortune and fame. Wow, we invoke you, Poyel. All right, we're gonna do one more card. Okay. Yes. Yeah, it's absolutely shifting. It's absolutely shifting. For sure. Yeah, and again, whatever this object is that the FBI and CIA have come into contact with, we just ask, because that's really, it's like, a cursed object. They need to go through wherever they store the evidence that they take from people, like an evidence room, and they need to go through. It's a creepy looking idol statue thing that they took from somebody, okay, that they found out that they were doing bad magic stuff. So they took their stuff, but this thing, they didn't think like, oh, when I take this from this person, to make sure that they're not using this on another person, what is it going to do to me? Okay, so they didn't think about it. So it's sitting in, like, literally, I see that the FBI has, I would call it maybe a cursed relic. So, and they're not big items. The one that's in the CIA locker thing is like about yay tall. And then the one that's in the FBI is about yay tall. but they're kind of Aztec. They're weird looking. I can tell you that. They're very creepy. So they need to go take those objects. God, I mean, God's going to take care of the energy of them, but honestly, these things should really be destroyed. Um, what I'm seeing, yeah, God's going to take care of the energy, but we don't want the um the idol to ever come back active. Okay, so what do we do about that? I guess we just they have to get rid of it. But how do they get rid of it? I'm seeing that if you, okay, this is so weird. Take a bunch of sea salt, like just sea salt. Pray Psalm 91 with your hands over the sea salt. Put it in like a blue velvet cloth, okay? Then wear gloves. Do not touch this freaking object with your bare hands. Wear gloves, like just as much as you can, okay? Take the object, put it on the salt, wrap it up, pray Psalm 91s again, tie it all up, okay? And then take it to a body of water that is an ocean, okay? Throw it in the ocean, off a cliff, so that you know it'll sink down. What I'm seeing is that if you do that, not like Gaia and God will keep whatever that is. So, it's like drowning the idol thing, and then it won't be able to ever come back to life because it'll be drowned. So that's what they need to do with that to get rid of that. But yeah, I felt like this was a really good reading. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this reading, please subscribe to the channel and follow. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of any time that I go live. And if you would like to tip or donate to the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. It's not necessary, but I do appreciate everybody that does give their, repay the energy back. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And even your energetic donations, I really appreciate those as well. And so thank you guys so much for being here. And may God bless you and continue to bless you. All right, we're going to just clear the energy. Okay. All right, know that God loves you. Okay. So I wish you all the best day, evening, night, wherever you are. Have great sleep. Get some rest. Know that you have this ability to heal, and that will never be able to be taken from you. So you can always regenerate. So know that find your way of regeneration. Knowing that these gifts, that you have these gifts, play around with it. Some of you may need to go to a body of water and put your feet in. Honestly, when you're dealing with these heavy energies, you may want to do like a foot anointing. Take some olive oil, sea salt, pray Psalm 91 over both, mix them together, and then anoint your feet. Because your feet, like literally, they pick up so much energies. That's why Jesus knew that it was actually Judas, but whatever. So the anointing of the feet is something that I just want you to know that from what God told me, it wasn't Jesus that was on the cross, it was Judas that was on the cross. God wants to be very clear about this. If you are a chosen one or a child of God, you will never be crucified. You will never allowed to be harmed. But anybody that comes up against you to lie on you, to betray you, to deceive you, they will be harmed. That's so if you can look at the situation and go like, okay, well, yeah, That's why they were like trying to see, because it's all about shape shifting. Jesus shape shifted, like basically God made it so that, you know, Judas's face looked like Jesus, right? But he didn't know. So, anyways, it's about shape shifting. They basically made Judas look like Christ, and so yeah, um, that's what God showed me. So know that you are loved, you are supported. That if there's anything that's been said about you that's been slander and gossip, don't don't waste the time trying to defend yourself. Just don't pay it any attention, because the moment that you pay it any attention, it puts you under suspicion. Like, okay, well, are they? Because they're reacting, so don't give it any reaction. Just be like, yeah, whatever. Know that when people talk crap, it's their own opinion, or they just have some type of issue with you and they're afraid of you. Honestly, some people, like I said, they know things about you. They know you're a divine healer and a divine warrior before you do. Okay, so now that you know, you can not only heal yourself, but you can stand up for yourself as well. So okay, God bless you. I'll see you guys in the next reading.